I'm Vladimir. I'm the CEO of Airsoft Systems, and all of you know our company by the ACU electronic upgrades, and so much expected airsoft rifle, the AS R15, which now is ready to go in serial production. We're about just to make some final touches, mainly into the finish, and we believe that about 60 days to max 90 days after IWA we're going to be ready to be on the market. So for those of you that are not familiar with the ASR yet, it is a split gearbox design. The difference between other split gearboxes is that if you want to change your power setting, you do not need to change the full cylinder. It has a quick spring release, so just with an Allen key it's very easy, under 1 minute, to change the spring and close the gun and ready to go. The gun has a sensor built in to detect when the magazine is empty, and it will stop dry firing. After reloading, you need to activate the bolt catch to resume firing. We're going to have two versions. One is going to be with a 10-inch rail, the other one is going to be with 7-inch and with iron sights. The gun uses standard EAG magazines. We have also the Airsoft Systems magazine, which can also fit in any EAG gun. For example, if we take just a standard Marui type Airsoft gun, our magazine goes in it. Also the standard magazine goes in our M4. So you don't need a special magazine design, which is expensive. So anybody can use, after he has the SR, he can use his old magazines. What is also interesting in this gun is that actually in the trigger we have built a mechanism which replicates the mechanical feeling of a real gun trigger. So it's not like a soft switch anymore. You have actually, it is a two-stage trigger. So when you pull the trigger, you can feel actually the breaking point. After each, if you pull further, it will fire. After that, when you release the trigger, you can feel the reset. That's the point where after that, if you pull it back, it will fire again. It's actually a quite short trigger pull. We have measured it to be exactly the same trigger travel as a real M4. Also the full auto can be, there is a program mode that you can choose 3 options for the full auto. One is the standard full auto, the other one is 3-round burst, and semi-auto only. It could be semi-auto only gun, even if you put it on full, still it's going to be semi-auto. That is especially for the German market. And also we have the hybrid mode, which is when you on full auto, when you tap the trigger, it will do 3-round burst. If you hold it, it goes to full auto. So I think more or less this is what's interesting. Also, yes, all internal components are standard EAG parts. That includes the motor, the gears, the cylinder head, piston head, and spring. Barrel is also EAG standard. The hop-up is special. because it has a sensor inside. What's interesting is also that the charging handle moves all the way back, like on a real gun. Normal electric airsoft guns, they're that much. This one goes all the way. The hop-up chamber works on clicks, so it's quite easy to adjust and very stable. Also, all components that we have chosen inside are strong enough to hold M150 springs. So virtually there is nothing left to be upgraded in this gun. Out of the box, it's ready to perform at its max. So also I would like to show you the Airsoft Systems magazines, which are polymer magazines. They're designed first to be low in price and then to function quite good. As you have noticed, the first impression is the difference in the top. Standard magazines are flat. This one is conical. The idea of this is that when you reach the reload with this, you have to be quite accurate loading it. This one goes quite fast in it, because you have those angles that even if you're a little bit misaligned, it will still go inside. So each airsoft player, like me as well, is familiar with how difficult it is to service standard magazines. You have to unscrew, then springs are popping out. It's quite tricky to put it back together. For the Airsoft Systems magazine, all you need is a pen or something sharp. You push here. Those are all the parts of this magazine. It holds 85 BBs. It's very easy to clean. This now you can put it on the tap, under water, clean it, let it dry, put it back together. It's clean as new. Also inside the channels where the BBs go, we have special H type of channels, which if some dirt with the speed loader, or when it stays in the pocket, some dirt goes inside, it's going to be accumulated in these channels, and still is not going to restrict the movement of the BBs. So also, as you can see, it's quite easy to put it back together.
The screen would just move on its own. I'm like, oh, what's like to do with start getting this on? I'm like, okay. So I shut it off. I thought the flashing.
So that's for now. Thank you for your time to watching this, and I hope you like our products. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, or something even you don't like, you're welcome to write to us on our email. We're taking into consideration every airsoft player's opinion, and we're putting it into improving our products. Thank you.